Up, David? Oh, did you see the video of the stuff JD 3 printed from Mike Rennick?
No.
He's gonna send it to his family. He did a little video on YouTube showing some stuff he 3D printed for him. Did a pretty good job on it too. Did a lithophane, and those aren't the easiest to do. Ugh. Well, tonight's a big night. Ron goes live tonight from Sturgis.
I hope so.
With Matt waiting in anticipation.
Matt will freak out if he doesn't.
I don't think Ron's gonna miss it. Yeah, because the amount of shit that he got last time, he didn't go for the rain. Oh yeah, he ain't doing that again. No, because what he ended up doing was, so Ron gets on Matt's live stream. He's like, "Oh yeah, we can't go. It's raining," and he ended up panning his camera around in his garage, and there was like freaking 10 or 15 of them up in his garage having a party. And
Really?
yeah, he had a bunch of people over at his house in the garage, and they were all having a party and drinking and stuff.
I bet that didn't go over very good, did it?
And then Matt was like, "Well, why don't you guys go to Sturgis?" Like, it's raining. So Matt pulls up the Sturgis cameras, and there's like no rain. It's just a little water on the ground. People are walking around. Like, the streets are wet, but it's not raining.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave me so much crap about that.
Hey, good evening, AZ. So I'm headed down to Diane, down to the trailer. I had to go down, cut grass, and then I better clean the cat's house, and here we go, back again.
What's up, Mike?
That's funny.
Mike, when's your last day at Temu? You're starting to go back to paint now. You didn't learn last time you were drinking milk at the computer?
Who, me?
Yeah, you better put that shit in a sippy cup or something.
I need a fucking bag up here with a little straw or something. I can just sit and drink it all the time.
Yeah, last time he drenched his keyboard with milk.
Yeah, I know. I drink. I drink a bag. Well, we get 3 bags of milk in a bag. Okay, and I drink 1 of those bags a day.
Yeah, it's so weird you guys get. We used to get bagged milk, but in school. It was just like a cup and a half worth of milk in a bag.
Oh yeah.
And you would just rip it off the corner off with your teeth and just like squeeze it out. But at home, it was always plastic bottles.
Well, no, it's about 1 liter of milk in a bag, each bag. So you buy a bag, it's like 3 liters. Oh, Paul, by
Yeah.
the way, Sheila is over in Tecumseh, Michigan. It's her daughter's place.
Oh. I'm just posting up for the invite.
I think there's a downpouring out there right now, eh? Hey, Laura. Justin, check your messages. Night Train said something about 161 pieces, got 80 to go yet, whatever that is.
He's talking about delivering the Temu pack.
Oh,
But see, we used to get these right here. We'd get white and chocolate. And it was probably about a cup and a half worth of milk in there.
oh,
But we used to just tear the corner off with our teeth and then suck it out. And you'd squeeze it out. That's the only time I ever saw bag milk when I was growing up.
oh, there's a skydive facility there. Is there Night Train? Oh, cool.
Oh,
Hey,
you'd like that, Paul.
Oh, yeah, I would. Hey, Lynn. Well, gas price of our gas just went up again today, Paul.
Really?
Oh man, get to the point I can't afford to put gas in the truck. Guess I left my phone downstairs. Go get it. Oh, Night Train says the biggest one in Michigan, the Skydive Center. Oh, cool. Yep, I'm all finally caught up, Lynn. There's about 4 or 5 I didn't put up because, you gotta have a house there first, not even freaking built yet. And on the sheet I got, it says quick possessions. Yeah, I don't think so. Freaking house ain't even like a hole in the ground. That's all there's there. Yeah, the price of our gas is $1.70 a liter right now, Paul.
Really?
Right back. Okay. Yeah, Trudeau's are pissed off at his wife, so he's making us pay for it. Fucking more tax. That's all it is. Just tax. Another carbon tax. Yeah, let's go figure out.
Well, he's a low life anyway.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you got all the signs done, Lynn, because apparently 2 girls are working there that don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, tell Lynn the story there, Paul,
What's that?
about the signs.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. They go there and put a sign up, just a hole in the ground or foundation there. And they're supposed to be quick possessions. Like, really? Oh, yeah, you got to wait till we build the house first. 4.56 liters equals $7.75 a gallon.
But you went over and talked to the gals.
Well, I don't even know if the kids are even out of freaking high school yet. Fucking laughing and giggling, and I really don't have an idea what we're doing. Oh, really?
Yeah, those are the ones that got him out there putting signs up.
Well, see, you have to understand, Doug Carey has a bunch of model homes. They got a model home in this area, another one over there, another one there. But they got these girls in charge of the model home, but they're in charge, doing I don't just give them jobs, I guess. But anyways, they want me to put up a whole bunch of signs and give me a list and everything else. And well, we really don't know what we're doing for sure.
We figure it's some kids of his or something.
Yeah, I was fucking them bouncing their heads off their shoulders.
Hey, Dominic.
Morning, all.
Hey,
What's up, Dominic?
Dominique.
Yeah. I was out later than I normally would last night, so I went to a birthday party for a friend of mine's 80th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
We went to probably one of the best Chinese restaurants in Melbourne.
Hmm.
So the dinner was awesome. Got home at 10:30 p.m., which is what 8:30 a.m. for you guys, and just went to bed.
Edged out, huh?
Yeah, no, I just basically jumped straight into bed. It was all too hard. Other than that, how is everybody?
We're hanging in there. Paul's a little pissed off at the real estate game, but hey,
No. Well, I made a pile of money this week, I guess.
Oh, that's all right.
I made over $1,000 just this week.
Lynn says that's awesome, Don. Dom.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the chat at the moment. I'll get to everybody when I get the chat up. Okay. Thanks, Lynn. Laura, Mike from Night Train. Who else is there? AZ. That it? Yeah, I think I got everybody. Yep. Okay. And the best thing about that is I got leftovers.
Oh, there you go. That's usual. You know, you go to Chinese and you always bring it home an egg roll bag or something, you know.
Now this was I think there was some sauteed vegetables, and I think there were
Had to be
sort of-
some rice too, didn't there?
No, we finished the rice. That went too quickly. It's sort of like a crispy fish and some calamari.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, calamari's good.
Yeah. We had some sort of sliced beef and black bean sauce. That went pretty quickly. Lemon chicken went the lemon chicken and the prawns went pretty quickly. Hey, Rod.
Hello.
Hey, Rod.
Hey, I
So
broke
what's
my
new?
Avada. I broke my Avada again.
You did what?
I broke my Avada again. My DJI Avada.
Oh no, Andy, what happened this time?
Yeah, well, this time's way more unique. I was flying it around and well, it wound up like going down to 0 for an altitude. Basically, it was kind of on the ground. It's still flying. So I tried to push the up button with the motion controller 2 to sort of try to get it to pop up off the ground. The prop must have got stuck on something and it spun one of the motors.
Oh, no.
Hey, Jody, how you doing?
So I didn't use my carry refresh because I'm like, oh hell, that should be warranty. And it's their fault the fucking motor broke.
Mm.
I mean, it's kind of my fault, but it's kind of their fault too, right? The
Well,
motors-
they want you to send it in and then they'll tell you if they're
yeah, exactly. I didn't want to burn up my carry refresh because if you burn up your carry, if you use one of your carry refreshes, they don't give a shit about the warranty part. So
Yep.
you gotta send it in through the normal so that they look at it and evaluate it and go, oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna do this under warranty. It was literally not a crash. Unless you count, well, that I was flying and it flew at 0 altitude and I was trying to get it off the ground and the prop stuck.
Hmm.
But the drone should either turn the motors off
Right.
or the motor shouldn't have like fried itself. Whatever.
Starcom's doesn't airline, man.
what?
Go ahead.
It's Justin in background.
Mm.
Park, Tank 73, Pump 72, Rescue 71, and 70.
So
Or-
Anyways.
That's not me, that's somebody's scanner or something.
You didn't
Oh.
go back over to the farm.
Oh, you got something going in the
Ball
background?
in the back, ball in the background.
Okay, Google, stop.
Huh.
I just, just ignore him if a guy comes on here.
Anyways.
Jody, Jody,
uh,
So what,
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
the motor just burnt up on it? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, the prop broke. It broke the prop. I heard it kind of spinning. It was like it was making a weird noise, and so I went over, picked the drone up, picked it up, took it over, put it on the tape. Went fixed the prop, and then when I turned the power of the drone back on, it got an ESC error.
So,
And normally when you start that, it sort of rotates the four props back and forth a little, wiggles them, so to speak, and one of them wasn't wiggling, which is how I knew the motor was.
now,
Fucked
is
up.
there any damage to the drones? since
No.
they were-
No.
Oh, so that's gonna definitely help your case then.
Yeah,
Cause
you
they're
know,
gonna be like, there's no damage to it, the motor's not working, so yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's kind of my point. It's like, okay, it might look a little, it's got a couple little dirt spots on it, but that's it. And ain't nothing bent, broke, dodged. If they pull
Yeah,
the log,
that's-
if
that's
they
gotta
pull the
be a
log,
factor.
other
Well,
gonna
when you
see-
send it back, you just clean up the drone, take the dirt spots off it.
Well, that's
no,
just,
it
that's
was
a
fine.
factory warranty for sure,
Yeah,
manufacturer warranty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, hello, I didn't crash it. If they pull the log, all they're going to see is that the drone was trying to fly at 0 altitude. It didn't fall out of the sky. I was only at a couple of feet anyways, and kind of tried to go under the playground. I know what happened.
AZ's giving you a hard time, Paul.
Yeah, no way.
But you know, it's no different than if you landed the drone in tall grass, right? And the prop kind of got caught up in the grass, and then the motor broke from trying to spin the prop in the high grass. Okay. Is it my fault that I landed in something like that? If that's
Oh,
the
you
case,
would've
then
thought the
if that's the
drone would've-
case, then nothing's under warranty.
Well, the only thing is Jody said, I mean, Night Train said just fix it yourself, but you've got Carry Fresh. Why would you fix it yourself?
Should be
Well-
warranty anyway, so let them fucking fix it.
Yeah, because if you open that baby up, you
Yeah.
blew your warranty.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
that's not true.
Yeah,
Technically, the whole.
I don't have the soldering and all that crap anyway, so I'm
Yeah,
not
but
like I'm
technically-
not like Night Train. I can't fix my own.
But
I can't
technically,
fix
there's a
my
law from the
motors.
1970s that say companies cannot void a warranty from you opening up a product. So those
Anyways,
warranty stickers are bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you think DJI is going to go along with that?
yeah, they're in China.
2
They don't care.
years. We
I'm
have
just
the
saying.
same thing
The
here.
first question I get, like when I sent back an Inspire, did you open it anywhere?
But like on my phone, if there was a warranty sticker on it over one of the screws and it said, if you take that screw off, you void the warranty, they cannot do that. They still have to honor the manufacturer's warranty, even if I take it apart.
Yeah, but Justin, that may be true in that case. Who do you get to represent you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much is it going to cost you to get a lawyer to represent you over
What are
a
you talking
$100
about?
phone?
They're breaking a federal law.
It doesn't
Any-
make a
Yeah.
difference. You still got to bring it to somebody.
Anyways, it should do it as a warranty. It should do it as a warranty. The only problem with doing it that way is it's going to be slower. If I claimed the Care Refresh, it would have used one of those up.
You
which I
get
think
3,
that-
don't you?
I think it's 2 per year.
2 per year. Okay.
It's a 2-year coverage. I have to go read.
I
That was
think
another
it's 2 if you do the 1 year and 3 if you do the 2 year. I
Mm,
think.
total.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
think-
so I had the 2-year on that. It's only like 179 for 2 years. There's a reason they sold it that cheap on that drone. They knew there were going to be lots of repairs, but I've already burned
Oh.
one. I've already burned one of those up, so I didn't want to. So it's like, hell with it. Give me the warranty. I
Well,
used one of my flyaways because that's the one that went into the ocean. And the one that I used up was the one that I tagged the guy's fishing pole and it ended up in the sand, and then the wave got it all wet and fried all the electronics. I've had some creative ways to destroy this drone.
And the percentage cost of camera refresh on the 2 FPV drones they've come out with is actually a lot higher than what it costs you to buy the refresh on one of the GPS drones. Cause they
I'm-
know you're gonna crash it.
Why not?
No, the
Almost
cost, the
expecting.
cost on the Avata is the 2-year care refresh only 179. It's not bad, actually.
Oh, wow, yeah, that was, as I know, the first FPV drone, they were comparing the percentage costs. And it was a lot higher percentage per year on the
I
camera.
was thinking it was
refresh
2
than
per year, but you
GPS.
might be right. It might be that you get 3. Anyways, I didn't want to burn one up knowing that in all likelihood, they should cover it under warranty, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, if it was a GPS drone, I would say I wouldn't worry about burning up one of the camera refreshes, but you have
The
a high
GPS drone, I
probability.
wouldn't have crashed it this much already, so.
Well, I'm saying, but you have a high probability you're gonna use up all 3 of those in the next 2 years, so.
I got 1 more year left because I got it when it first came out, which was August of last year.
Okay, so yeah,
So I got 1 more year, but in all likelihood, I'm probably gonna buy a second Avata
what's up, Mark?
just because this has now happened to me at least twice, and it's like both times I'm like, God damn it, I wish I had a second one. At least while I'm sending the one in to get fixed or get it replaced or whatever, I still got one to fly. Or, if I break a fucking prop on one, maybe I don't blow it up, but it's just like, the hell with fixing the prop. I'll fix the prop later and just pull the other one out and start flying. Right. It's kind of a good reason to have 2 of them. Anyways, I went ahead and finished ordering the rest of the crap I need to get this thing working, which is the batteries.
That's
Or
how, that's how much they want for the replacement drone, but you can get
Yeah, I
an
know.
open box one for 489, someone that somebody returned.
yeah,
It's
I was
even a
looking at
better
those.
deal.
I was looking at those, but remember, I got the goggles too. So for me, I kind of want to get the Explorer kit, which gives the Integra goggles, so I don't have to plug the phone in.
Yeah, and that's actually not a bad deal right there if you go with the open box one.
No, it's not.
I mean, that's saving.
But not only do I want the drone, I also want the goggles. The only piece I don't need is the fucking motion controller too.
Hold on, so you don't have the goggles right now?
I have goggles too. I want the
Oh.
I want the Integras that have the GPS built into the goggle.
Okay,
Mm.
okay.
So there is a reason I want the other goggles. And because I'm going to be using this thing, right?
Yeah.
Which has the 03 on it, which is effectively the Avata. One set of goggles for my DJI and one set of goggles for my FPV would be semi-convenient.
Yep.
Obviously, the one that has the GPS on it, use that with the DJI. The one that doesn't have the GPS, the FPV, because, well, it doesn't have RID anyway, so who cares?
Mm.
Here's another really interesting question. Look how freaking small this thing is.
Yeah.
Tell me you would worry about RID on something like this, or getting a fucking. Actually, I don't need RID on this. It's not even 200 grams.
What-
Is it
what-
100?
Which
I don't
one is
know.
that?
It's the GEP RC Cinelog 20. Actually, let me go look it up.
Looks like a miniature version of the Avata.
Kind of is. It's a 2-inch whoop. Quad.
Oh, hopefully they get that shit fixed, Mike. You just got that damn van too.
Mm.
Yep, RC Cinelog 20. Let me look it up. Okay. Yeah, Cinelog 20. It's a 4S drone.
Oh, great. My bowl.
What's up, Donald?
Where the hell's the weight? Maybe I don't like race day quads site on this. Yeah.
I have a feeling a lot of people with little small FPV drones like that, Even if they're right over 300, they're not gonna do remote eye.
They're not gonna, come on, you gotta worry about it. If a plane
No.
is that fucking low, the plane's got bigger problems than,
Well, and those modules are gonna have to be super small, cause like the only module I've actually seen was like the one Steve Carpenter had, and that thing was pretty
Yeah.
bulky. That wasn't the smallest
so
module.
the answer to your question, it's 140 grams, so I'm legal anyways.
Oh, okay.
Battery it off.
But if
I'll
you're
be f-
somebody that's just going, cause not everybody does video and stuff, so if you're you might be somebody that's got a 300-gram drone and you might be just buzzing it around in your backyard or
You
that
know where
piece
I
of
intend to
property.
kind of buzz this one around? I'll tell you what I was thinking when I was bought it. Cause I bought one of the Tiny Hawk 3s a long time ago. I just, those stupid box goggles, you can't, all I see is cross-eyed in those, so I could never use it. But I was like, we get the hurricanes around here, right? It's like,
Mhm.
okay, when the storms are blowing around outside, fuck it. Open the doors and fly the drone around inside. It's kind of a, yeah, sort of like what you would do with a Tiny Hawk. Fly
Maybe
around
around the
inside
King
as a
Counter
little,
toy.
as a little toy to fly around the house. Or
Yeah.
occasionally outside when the wind's not blowing, because that way,
Mm.
any wind at all, it's gonna like fly sideways. But I figured I'd start with something like that that's small, which is what a lot of people started on, right? Tiny Hawks, baby hawks, things like that, to sort of learn FPV in the first place. And being that small, as long as I don't try to fly it at 400 feet, it shouldn't break when I crash it. At least not break too bad.
Well, the sad part of it is, Rod, they shouldn't, but they do break.
Oh yeah. I know. I can't fix it,
Well,
so I'll
I
have to.
do get, I do
Well, it
give
depends on
them-
what it is. I might be able to fix it if it's the ducks.
I do give DJI props though on at least the second version. It's not, it doesn't seem to be as fragile as the original.
Oh, the Avata is great.
Cause
That
the
thing will take a
original
pounding.
FPV, it didn't take much to break that damn thing. Granted, it was a lot faster though, too. You're talking about,
Yeah.
that thing
Hey,
did
it's
damn
just-
near 100 miles an hour, so.
Here, let me show you this thing. Click the button. Click the button. There we go. It's not like it's terribly expensive at $200, right? They're sold out right now out of
Mm.
this, but it's just a freaking little teeny tiny thing.
Hold on. Let me look at it, Laura.
Maybe what I should do here. Let me post that into the YouTube chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can look at it there. Little teeny tiny thing, but it's got the O3. It's got the O3, so it's got the same camera as the Avata. That's literally the same camera. It's on the Avata. Little 2-inch drone. Little baby thing. It's got ELRS, which means it's fucking long range. Although I don't know how far away I don't know how far away you'd want to fly a 100-gram drone. Anything over a couple hundred feet, I'd be scared that I might not ever get it back.
Could you actually see that?
See what?
How far could you see that, really? In all honesty.
So, it's just a cute little fun little drone to screw around with. Little Cinewhoop. And on days when it's not windy, like what I was doing yesterday at the playground. Actually, it was a little breezy yesterday. I should have known I was going to do what I did.
There you go, Laura, go read that.
Anyways, little teeny tiny thing.
Huh. What?
Nobody talkative tonight.
Oh, yeah.
There must be something else going on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He
You're
did.
resting after a hell of a week. That's all.
Oh, are you going out tonight?
No,
Yeah.
not going anywhere tonight.
Okay, so if I go get the Pearl Mist, you got it, you got it covered?
Yeah, we can
Hang
cover
on,
it.
I'll come with you.
Okay,
Along the far
So
way.
we
I
can
need an
cover it.
hour. I need an hour to get there, Paul.
Here you go. This is drone supremacy flying this little bugger around. But look at
wow,
the
it's
video.
got nice video.
This is the Avata. This is the Avata camera on this little sucker.
They put the Avata camera on.
Yeah, the O3 is the Avata camera.
Yeah,
That's the beauty of getting the O3 system on a little FPV drone. It's virtually identical to Avata. You just got to fly it with, well, your own remote controller.
Yeah, you're talking about the,
Not the
O3
DJI.
air unit?
Yeah, the O3 air unit. Yeah.
Yeah, what's what they recently got sued over.
Hey,
That
Mudball.
Texas company said they stole their design.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I was told today that there's an even small, there's something coming in the size of a little tiny hawk that's going to have the O3 air unit coming. So there may be one that's going to be even smaller than this one with an Air 3 on it. And I was like, huh, that could be kind of cool. But I mean, look at the video of this thing.
It's incredible.
That's with no GoPro. He's using GyroFlow
You
to
think GoPro would jump in?
stabilize it.
You think
It's a
GoPro would
wonder
jump
that
in
dog didn't jump up and grab it.
no,
Yeah, well, yeah, the dog is exactly. But look how small that thing is.
I'm surprised GoPro don't jump in that pool of making some air units like that for FPV drones.
I like drone supremacy. I like his stuff. He has a good background of FPV, of just drone knowledge, period.
But JDS. Did I miss Tim? Oh, what's up, Tim?
And the great part of it is, oh my God, this thing's probably only 2/3 the height of the Avata. So you could squeeze it in even smaller little spaces.
Hey, look who's here, Mr. JDS.
yeah, he's first.
And
He
he's
just-
first.
Avata Tamada, Sting Difference, my SMX5C-1 would kick its ass.
What I can't believe he's doing is flying this damn thing over the water like this. Because it's got to be breezy around the water.
Well, I think I have some. Got to be able to withstand some breezes. I mean,
I don't know. It's only 140 grams. Oh yeah. Can it shoot in descendolite? I think it actually can. Forgot about that part.
oh, turn on the air. It's getting warm in here. Ugh.
Oh, come on. Fly through the window, damn it. Ah, come on. Through the window. No, he's going over the roof. Through the window. Come on. The window's small enough. I'm getting way too brave in my Avata. Trying to squeeze that sucker into places.
Yeah, that's why it's going in for repairs. Oh, hey,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, fix and repair daily.
Yeah. It's all good. If it wasn't, that means I wasn't flying it hard enough and having enough fun with it. As the FPV guys have said forever, if you're not crashing it, you're not flying it. Pretty true.
Like JD and they're trying to use a freaking RC car for a freaking jumping, flying through the air.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you just buy a freaking drone? Never mind.
Oh my God. They love to make those things fly. See how far they can make them fly. They're not trucks. They're short distance airplanes.
Very short. Then come down and crash. Oh, it's broke. Okay, let's come back, fix it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Night Train. I remember hanging out with all you FPV guys at that first soft floater drone meetup out there at the park with Mitch and everybody.
Tim, I read that in the messenger. You can do that through Chrome's free remote desktop. Does the same
Ooh.
thing and it's free.
Right.
I can control my computer with my cell phone.
So anyways, Night Train, I get to apparently learn some things. First thing is how to bind all this shit together.
That's a good start.
That'd be a good start. Well, actually, step one is charge the batteries. Keep in mind the lipos for these things are not quite a DJI solution for charging the batteries. So that was the other thing I had to get today with the charger. The guy gave me a good recommendation. Not using one of the parallel boards. Okay, I'm good with that.
Tim, does that AnyDesk, they charge you a, isn't it like a monthly or yearly service for that, Tim?
Actually, Night Train, I think it actually is easy. I was thinking I was reading on this drone. There's a little button by the USB port or something that you push to do the binding. The other one that I don't know, I don't even know that I need it, to be honest about it. I don't know if this thing uses Betaflight for this drone. Betaflight, iFlight. I don't know that I don't know why I would go connect it up to go into Betaflight anyways. I guess the PID tuning, but I gotta learn to fly in the first place before you go jacking around with the software settings.
Hmm.
Hey, Mr. Weatherman. Paul,
Yo,
check my weather for me.
hang on. Nice, sunny, and bright out. No, I don't know. Hang on. Okay, you want weather. 71 degrees, feels like 75. And okay, possible rain after 8 o'clock tonight. You're going to have rain in. Let me see. We got to stop this and go back.
96 here feels like 102.
1850 out. 1830 hours. So 5:30. Which is now. No, that's not. No, that's 18 or 6:30.
There's 6:30, Paul.
Yeah, 6:30. You're going to have. Yeah, mine's in a 24-hour clock. I don't know if I can change that or not. But anyway, about 6:30, you're going to have some rain come through. But look, it's coming right at me, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, watch this go right towards St. Thomas. Look at it all coming. Oh, gee, it's going to go underneath me.
Oh, you lucked out.
Oh, gee, there we go. Wow. I'll have to check it out here, see if it shows me the same thing. Yeah, we might get a little bit of rain, but yeah, that does. Same thing, Paul, dissipates and goes underneath me anyway.
Well, the only thing that bothers me, Paul, is right now there's a ship downbound. The St. Laurent has got the right of way. It's at Keewatin. So it's
Mhm.
gonna be 30 minutes to the Black River. And the Pearl Mist is upbound north of Marysville. And it's gonna be right here in the middle of that forecast.
Yeah, but get ready to go in. All to get
All right,
ready.
Mike, be safe out there, man.
Yep, good
While
luck.
driving.
So the first thing I got, I forget when the hell I got this thing, probably more than a year ago, maybe. This is the Radio Master Zorro
Hmm,
radio. And I got it shortly after I got the Tiny Hawk, actually. And probably a month or so later, I got this because I was like, I need something to practice the Sims on. I've played with the Sims a little bit, haven't done a lot. Now that I got all this crap coming in, I'll be back to trying to do the Sims. I wish Dan would get on. I don't
Yeah.
remember I don't remember that software that he recommended that he was showing that one night.
Oh, the winds are gonna be okay.
That he uses to fly around. That sim he uses to fly around in.
Mike knows Mike should know what sim it is. Mike, do you remember what sim it is that Dan uses all the time? I can't remember offhand what
It's
it was
not
called.
DRLs, not the other one. It's almost like a
Curtis.
game.
What's up, Curtis? Hopefully we caught Mike before he left.
Yeah, he probably left. Dan will pop on one of these days. I'll ask him again.
Well, if you got him on Facebook Messenger, just message him.
I don't. But remember that one night he was showing it off.
mhm.
Yeah.
So whatever that was.
Yeah, let me message him and see if he'll message me that. Find him. Oh, you know what? He might be.
Hey, Paul, you look at this radar here.
Yeah,
Okay, this is a weather network. You're right in here, and this is right now. But like 6 o'clock, it says right here, right over top of you. But it's showing it coming right across. But they've been known not to change the radar. They just carry the image they have across, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Weather Channel is a better radar, to tell you the truth. But
that's what I got up.
somebody in there, his name is Curtis.
Yeah.
So Curtis has got a link in there for something. Large blasted industrial plant. Oh, near Moscow. Oh,
I just said the Ukrainians have been blowing up quite a bit of stuff in Russia lately.
Hmm.
Makes it hard for the Russian disinformation to
yeah.
No, that wasn't the Ukrainians. That wasn't just an accident. When it happens every other day, it's all of a sudden it's not an accident anymore.
Okay, it's called Uncrashed FPV.
That's
Thanks, Dan.
that's the I remember that name.
He messaged me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, it's on Steam. It's on Steam. Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember he said he had to download it from Steam.
Yeah. I have Steam. Actually, I've been thinking about getting Baldur's Gate 3. My God, I haven't seen a game talked about like that thing in forever.
Hmm.
You know what game's really good that has amazing graphics? Is that Tomb Raider game, the new Tomb Raider game?
Hmm.
Oh my God, the graphics are absolutely mind blowing on that game. That's one of the newer games that will, if you don't have a decent graphics card, it will stress your system.
9.0 out of 10. I guess Uncrash is a pretty good app, according to Steam.
Yeah, it's got really good graphics. Not real cheesy like some of the other Sims that I've seen.
The
Got good
been
graphics.
doing the trainer on Drone Racing League, and goddamn, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it's doing what the drone would be doing. I don't know how far off the numbers are in the training mode, but it's just like, God, it can't be this way. I mean, once I get my batteries and get everything bound up, I'll do like I did with the Tiny Hawk. I'll take off from my bed and just try to get the damn thing to hover. If I fail, it's gonna crash on the bed. Nothing broken. Nice soft landing.
Yeah, I was watching some BMX freestyle the other day, Mark, on YouTube, and a bunch of FPV drones were buzzing around the track. You could see it.
DJ.
Okay, Dan, don't go into surgery for another 3 days.
Oh, okay.
Quite the thing, yeah. Quite the thing there, Curtis.
Paul, I think I'm gonna chance it. You want me to make you the host?
Yeah, I want to be the host, please. No, yeah, don't matter to me.
Oh, for the love of God, just go, Paul.
No, do it.
Ain't the
Just do
first
it.
time. Ain't the
Get
first
one of
time
those
you brought this-
wetsuits for your drone, damn it.
Yeah, we need it. We need
You
a full
walk out the
team.
door and shut her down.
Well, that
Full
ship
team.
that's going by right now, Paul,
Yep.
is the one that the Pearl Mist is waiting for. And it looks to me like it's not gonna start really raining here until about, I'm guessing 6:30.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so Dominic, you know how, remember how we were talking about how on StreamYard, everybody's always in the same position on everybody's screen? The
Hey,
Zoom,
TJ.
everybody's screen can be different.
Yeah,
Well, Zoom added a thing now where you can lock it to the host, wherever the host has you
oh,
positioned.
right.
And so everybody will be the same on their screens instead of in different places.
Now, I can sleep better knowing that now.
Who the hell let TJ in?
I let myself in because the door is always open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shut that door then.
Sounds like
No, it's
sounds
not
like
TJ, bye.
sounds like
Yeah.
he's been sucking on the helium. Sounds like he's been sucking on the helium again.
That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
So how many pennies have you got saved up for your Avada fund?
I think I got quite a few actually saved up right now, actually.
120 pennies?
Yeah, 120 pennies, yeah.
A lot of
That
pennies.
kid is 1279 for the Explorer.
1279. Oh wow.
That's with one battery. So you're looking at another 279 for the Flymore kit, and then 179 for
get the-
carrier refresh.
I want to get well, I probably have to get the sticks separately because I don't think the Avada comes with the sticks, does it?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Motion controller only.
Yeah, I have to get that separately.
What
Because
do you
I
mean with,
like I
with
flew.
the sticks? What sticks? What are you talking about?
165. It's the DJI FPV remote controller 2.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the
Teej,
yeah
Oh, you're
listen to
talking
me.
about the dildo, yeah.
yeah the dildo stick. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Tell me. Just wait. Wait till you get one, and then fly with that thing for about 2 months before you well, you're not gonna be able to afford to buy the other remote anyway. So you're gonna have to fly with her. You're gonna have to fly with the dildo. But I'm telling you,
Well,
after a
see,
while, you, you're not limited. with
Well,
that
my
thing.
thing
Just
was
telling you.
I flew Ken Gottlieb's Avata when we were in Miami at that what the heck was that place where he was flying? It was
Mark,
Fly it
he's
every
rolling.
day for like 3 weeks and you'll
Like,
be
I
much
flew it one
better
time
at it.
and my hand kept falling asleep. I was like, what the hell is this? Why is
No,
my hand
no.
falling asleep?
Mark TJ rolls with the Bloods.
You were falling asleep with your hand like this? Huh?
Like I keep telling everybody, they fly F-22s and F-35s with a joystick. So
Hmm.
if the best fighter planes in the world could be flown that way, you can learn to fly a drone that way.
Yeah.
Now that would be a good FPV drone, I reckon. Getting yourself an F-22, that'd be fun.
No, the NGAD.
Gang,
Oh,
gang,
okay.
TJ.
It's going to come with its own drone.
Oh, no.
It's part of the system. It's supposed to have, oh, what the hell are they calling the drone assistant? They're going to have 4 or 6 drones with each plane.
Yeah.
Gang, gang, TJ.
They've already had
Okay.
AI. They've already had AI running those.
Great.
So yeah, and imagine that with a highly defended air defense system, right?
Hmm.
You send the drones in first. They don't know what
Yeah.
they don't know which one's the drone and which one's the plane that they're trying to shoot out of the sky. So you got to have a hell of a lot more missiles because there's more shit in the sky to shoot down.
So when'd you get jumped in, TJ?
Huh?
So when'd you get jumped in?
I don't know. Today or yesterday or whatever.
Uh,
Anyways, I still want the Avata
Oh.
Explorer because if I'm gonna do this thing with this other drone, having the 2 sets of goggles would be nice, especially since the one has the GPS built in. Also good for ride-alongs.
Yeah, those are pretty fun ride-alongs. I did a few of those once.
I use my Triple Tech most of the time as my device for the plugged into the goggles for the remote ID for the goggles too. Part of the reason for that is when anybody comes by, I can go, hey, and then just point over to my Triple Tech and go, hey, look at that. You can watch.
Yeah.
See how much fun it is. They all seem to get a kick out of it.
I did a ride-along when Tony from Tropic USA had his Avata. I was watching him fly, well, he was flying it on his iPad or whatever.
Yeah, whatever you run the Fly app on and can plug into the goggles. But it
Yeah.
requires the Fly app in order to see it. It's not using a standard video output, as I've since discovered. It's like, stupid bastards. Why can't you just use the freaking standard protocols?
Uh-oh. It's raining.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna rain here because I was sitting inside and I heard thunder and I was like, oh shit, sounds like it's gonna rain.
I can see some rain come down behind that ship.
Mark,
Balls out there with
Mark said, well, the Abada will need ID.
But the Gap won't, or the GEP won't.
Yeah, the GEP won't, right?
I think it stopped already.
Which is kind of my idea is I'll use the goggles too with the GEP RC and then, the Integras with the Avatas. Just so I don't have to screw around.
Yeah, we went and flew this water tower this morning that they had just recently painted. It was the Lake Worth water tower.
Was it down in
And
the hood?
I flew it once, but this is when it was like the the front of it was all faded and it was old. And they just recently put like a fresh coat of paint on it and kind of redid the front of it, but it looked like a huge beach ball. Like the color, they put red, blue, and yellow stripes all the way around.
Yeah, TJ was down there representing.
Yeah. Here, let's see. I'll show you. Let me.
Yeah, don't walk around in the hood with that bandana on. TJ, just
Yeah,
saying.
I'm like, what the fuck? Let's see.
He's
Yeah.
in he's in South Florida. The wrong people might decide they don't like him.
More probably Latin Kings that color yellow. Yeah. Yeah, JDS, TJ is in the hood.
All right. Okay.
Gangsta, not dirt, gangster, gangsta.
Gangsta Teej. All right. Share. All right. Let's see.
Dude, look at the way he wears his hats. Look at that. The
Oh.
thumbnail. He's a bad boy.
Here's
Oh,
what
they
we
did a good job on
morning.
that. Looks pretty nice.
You
Yeah,
did that?
looks like a beach ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what theme they were going for. Yeah, cause Lake Worth Beach, so yeah, beach ball, yeah, that makes sense.
You were going too slow, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wanted to get. I didn't want to go too fast. I didn't want to I wanted to get like the whole like go around. Like I didn't want to go too fast.
Well, you could have.
You also didn't get close enough to be able to read it.
You can still read it though.
Kinda.
You're
Kind
talking about JDS, what do you mean wrong colors?
You were giving yourself lots of leeway so you didn't fly into the tower. Got it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you could have got a little closer than that.
Yeah.
Well, I had some other ones, but okay. So in that video, you could see the billboard. There's two billboards on the other side, and I was circling around it, and you could literally see there was what the heck? It was hold on. There's a billboard down there, and
Oh yeah, I see it.
it got in the way. And I was like, man, I don't want that stupid billboard to get in the way of my shot.
Hmm.
But
Well, if
I
you
did-
you'd have got in closer, you wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get like about 20-25 feet from it. And
Well, I did
zoom
this one-
and
I
then
did this
walk
one
onto
fine.
it.
I did this one, the a little short here. We're flying around the Parmesan.
How come you're shooting it in the vertical thing mode?
Oh, cause he did it for the YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
Oh,
You changed the aspect ratio and app, didn't you? DJ,
You said what?
I said you changed the aspect ratio in your editing app, didn't you?
The what ratio?
Aspect ratio to make it for
Oh.
a short.
9 by 16, not 16 by 9.
Yeah, like I just put it up. Like I'm not like a big editor like everybody else is. Like I'll just throw up the raw footage and throw the music in there or figure out what music I want to use. So I don't know.
I used to do the same thing when I did drone footage. I didn't really edit it. I might have lightened it up or darkened it a little bit if something was blown out, but other than that, I didn't really mess with it.
You've got to completely color grade it in DaVinci Resolve.
No,
Yeah,
fuck all that.
exactly. Down
Well,
to
your
the
footage is better.
down to
gotta
the
give it
nth
depth.
degree.
No, I
Yeah,
wasn't
you got to give
spending,
it depth as well.
I wasn't spending 4 hours doing drone footage to get 60 views on it. I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm with you on that one.
You
I
gotta
ordered
spend
something
4 hours
interesting
on
today
just doing a 15-second short.
for my Mavic 3 Pro. I was
Oh,
gonna get
that's
I was gonna get the free will, but anyways, this is a little 4-pack
Okay.
from Knee I don't know.
Oh,
However
and they
you
got
say
a
that.
10% coupon too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they have one of the lenses does the fake panoramic,
Hmm.
the little blue thing. I don't know how useful that lens will be. They have this one. This is the one I had that I probably bought actually there's two in this set that I really bought this set for. One of them is this one. So this is a gradient and you can spin it. So the idea is you go from 0 ND on the bottom to whatever on the top. One of the problems you always have in doing landscapes is the freaking, in order to not blow out the sun, the goddamn ground ends up black, right?
Yeah.
This lens is designed to help you solve that problem because the
Okay.
bottom will be 0 ND and the top is 4 stops, which 4 stop, let's see here. One is 4, 8, must be 16 on the top. ND
Yeah.
16 on the top. It must go from 0 to 16 or something like that on the lens. Anyways, it should help with with blowing out the sun and still being able to see the ground. So I anticipate I'm going to use that a lot because that's one of the challenges I have in sunrises.
Mm.
The
Yeah,
second
top part's
one,
always blown out.
yeah, the second one is the next one I'm probably going to use or experiment with quite a bit is this guy. And God, I kept looking for it for my Autel because they had Polar Pro had one of these for the Mavic 2 Pro,
Up again, Tim.
but there was never one for the Autel. There was never one for the Air 2S, which is basically a night filter. And so it sort of filters the yellows and the greens out from artificial light.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it does. And you can kind of see those two pictures there, the one on the left and the one on the right. So the one on the right looks a hell of a lot more clear. The one on the left looks like, like there's a shit ton more white in the thing. And then on the bottom of this, I don't know. I might try it a few times just to fucking play with it.
Can you remove those filters and just switch them out?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Not the individual ones. The whole set comes on or off.
I'll see.
oh,
All three. So the bottom one, I don't know how useful this one is, but who knows? I might throw it on and go, well, crap, that looks really cool. So the left is unfiltered, the right, it puts these little stars where the lights are. I don't know how useful that'd be. It's a cutesy little, I don't know, Instagram, TikTok kind of effect of some sort.
It's amazing how fast, they come out with these lenses after the drone's out.
Yeah, I've never seen this star filter thing before. I've seen I've seen the night filter before. I think I've seen a gradient before, which is the one that I'm really looking forward to is the gradient. And here's the other sneaky little thing that they did on the gradient one. Notice they're all circles.
Yeah.
You can rotate them. So instead of having the dark on the top, you can put the dark on the bottom. So it kind of depends on where the sun and the light is coming from.
Yeah.
You
That
can
doesn't blow out.
you can goof with it depending on what you're shooting. So it actually it's rotatable, sort of like a polarizing lens.
what the camera itself is?
No, the lens.
Oh,
I think some of these companies,
the big one. You could turn it.
You can turn all three of them
Oh,
each.
I think
Huh.
some of these companies though that are putting out accessories, I really think DJI is giving them the specs beforehand because they'll have some of these companies will have the shit out within a few days after the drone's released. There's no way they're designing and manufacturing.
Well,
something
yeah,
that quick.
exactly.
So the DJI is having to give them early access to the camera specs and all that so they can build their shit around it.
So all three of these lenses adjust. Freewell has a gradient lens like this. One, it doesn't adjust, and it's only on the Micro Four Thirds. It's not on the two telephoto lenses. So these guys, you actually have an advantage because you have the same lens on the telephotos. So that's why I ended up going, okay, I guess I'll get these guys.
Well, Mark
Just
says he has a gradient for his Mini 3 Pro.
Yeah. I've not had a gradient before. I've kind of
What's up,
known
Marshall?
that they existed.
What's up,
Anyways, for
Marshall?
sunrises, it should be great. So
So did you just order the Mavic 3 Pro?
I've had the Pro
Oh, you've had it?
since the day we could order it.
You ready for tonight, Tim? Maybe
Yep.
we're gonna see some side boob action over on Matt's
Yeah.
channel tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight's Sturgis night over on Matt's channel.
Yep,
Oh yeah, Ron's going over to.
Daniel Sturgis.
Yup,
Yeah.
it's the annual Sturgis purge.
Yeah.
We was watching some clips from earlier
It looks,
Yeah.
days of Sturgis.
weather doesn't look very good where Paul is. It almost looks like it's raining. It's not clear. I don't see anything on the lens.
Hazy. Almost like a hazy.
I just loved how ruthless Mark was in the chat
Let's see
last
what
night.
happens
That was
when
so
it gets
funny.
closer.
Oh, that made me laugh.
But I think I'm going to end up using that
Tim
gradient
Tim
lens
said
a
he's gonna miss
ton.
it.
No.
Is Ron
Why?
supposed to go live tonight, is he?
You can't miss that, Tim. It's one of the yearly things we do.
Matt hates me. He never sends me a link.
I message him.
Oh, yeah, tonight's be Matt's show.
I don't even think I have him on Facebook. So
If sometimes if he doesn't have your email or your messenger, but you ask him in the chat, he'll put a link in there
Yeah.
for a minute. It's enough for you to grab it. You just have to say something to him. And then if you're somebody that doesn't answer the links ever, then he'll stop sending them after a while. Like if you're somebody that just never comes in, sometimes he'll stop sending them.
Well, I always answer to mine, so like
It's
I,
got to be 100%
It-
participation.
it just depends on where I am.
Like that's the way I do it. Like I'll send you links, but if there's like a long period of time where you never come in again, I'll just stop sending you links. And if you decide all of a sudden one day you're gonna pop back in, then I'll send you one. But
Yeah.
anyways, it's probably going to take a week. It's probably going to take a week for my Avada.
I respond to the things like, sorry, I'm at work or wherever I am or whatever.
well, yeah, some people I'll send links to and they'll never say anything. They'll just look at it, but they won't actually respond to me or anything. They won't say nothing.
So my Avada is supposed to be in Austin or wherever it is over there, probably Wednesday. Well, by Friday next week, I would hope they have inspected it and gone, oh yeah. Which means it'd be about Wednesday of the following week by the time I get it back.
Oh, so did you have to send back in your Avada, or you ordered it and they're sending it to you?
No, I sent it back in.
What was wrong with it?
Burned one of the motors.
Oh,
I got low at like 0 altitude and tried to stay in it and use the up stick on the motion controller 2 to try to get it off the ground.
yeah.
Prop must have caught something and
Oh.
the motor spun.
Oh, damn.
As
Should
far as
be,
the-
Yeah,
should be,
you have
should be
the-
warranty. It's not like it was a crash. I mean,
So,
that could
Rod,
have
do you
just as
have-
easily been landing in a bunch of grass that it could have done that.
Do you have the motion controller or do you have the sticks?
Motion control.
Oh,
Well, with the motion controller too, you got the joystick. So you can go up, straight down with it. So I tried to push it up and stay in it to get it to come off the ground, but it sucked something up and spun the motor.
oh.
As far as I'm concerned, sounds like warranty to me.
Yeah. So it wouldn't
might
do
take
it,
long
it
days.
wouldn't
You know?
it wouldn't do turtle mode when it like flipped over or whatever.
It broke the prop, so it wouldn't fly again.
Oh,
So I picked it up, come over, changed the prop. And when I turned it back on, I got an ESC error.
oh shit.
And normally on the Avada, when you turn it on, the props sort of wiggle. One of the props wasn't wiggling.
Uh-oh.
Although I could spin the props manually seemed like it was spinning free. But it burned the motor,
Oh, shit.
but
We happen.
should be warranty as far as I'm concerned. Thing's only like 2 months old. That could have happened. That could have happened with the thing landing in the grass, in tall grass. The prop could have got stuck on the grass or something and spun the
Yeah.
motor.
You wouldn't think grass would stop a problem, you know?
Depends on what kind of grass and what kind of weed you hit.
You hit a weed or something, maybe. But you think the weed would have been wrapped around the motor?
Yeah, but it could still wrap around, stop the prop enough that the motor could still spin itself and burn itself. So. Hello, the motor's gonna get under stress when the damn drone lands in the grass, right? No matter how you look at it. Until it figures out that it's on the ground and shuts the motors off. My case, I was trying to save it. And I probably shouldn't have tried to save it.
Are you gonna did you order different props for it, or are you just gonna keep the ones that are on there? Are you gonna get master screws or?
I got the master screw. I broke one of the 4-prop master screws. That's a
Oh,
first.
Lord.
That's a first.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So
how did one of the master screw props by that what you were just talking about?
To
hey
be honest,
Tej, I was flying around at a playground. That playground had wood chips.
Oh,
So I
shit.
think one of the wood chips got up into the props.
Oh wow.
And the
Wow,
prop
that-
stuck
that-
and the
that
prop
can- that
and the
can-
prop got stuck and the motor spun.
I think that's a
Yeah,
personal choice there,
that can do
Donald.
it. That can do it for sure.
But it could have just as easily been landing in tall grass and had the same thing, right? Where the tall
Yeah.
grass wrapped around, grabbed the prop, and the motor kept trying to spin, and you spin and it burned the motor out.
Yeah,
No-
Donald, I think that's
Literally no,
personal choice
literally
on
no
that.
difference in what could have happened behavior wise. So it's not like I crashed the drone. It's not like it just it got low and it got unlucky.
Yeah, but Tim, at least the Twinkie's soft and not shoving a pickle down my throat.
So that's why I didn't choose to try to use carry refresh, because from my viewpoint, it should be covered under warranty. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have to use carry refresh. I'm gonna keep my carry refresh for the ones that I know are my fault. Right?
Yeah, right, Donald, do you like the little gherkins or the big BBC pickles? Like, what kind of pickles you talking here?
Probably like the whole ones, or maybe the sliced ones. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about, but you got little gherkins pickles, the little whole ones. Then you got the big gigantic ones.
Oh yeah.
That's his ground camera, right? That we're seeing.
Yeah. I just looking to see if I can see Paul drone flying around.
If he is, it's getting wet.
Yeah, I think so. Look at this, getting water drops on the
Mm-hmm.
lens.
He needs he needs to put one of those wetsuits on his drone.
Uh,
Cause
Let's
he's
see if
got which one he's flying? Air 2?
Air 2S.
2S? Yeah, they make those wetsuits for that for sure.
But see, Paul gets like really lazy and's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go down there. And then like right before the ship gets there, he always gets a fire under his ass and he's like, all right, I'm gonna go catch it. And then he's
Yep.
hauling ass down there trying to hurry up and get down there.
I suppose you didn't want to go for the Iroquois, the one ahead of it, but this is a passenger ship, so this is
Like
different.
it's like me with sunrises. I get up in the morning, kind of poke my head out the window. If I'm late getting up, hopefully I'm not too late getting up. But anyways, my drone's always charged and it's always in my truck. So all I have to do is pop the garage door open, drop the tailgate, pull the drone out, and voila, I'm flying.
But look at even everything here is wet. Even the guy seen the ground there a minute ago, and it's all wet. So
So Donald, what size pickle we talking here?
we should be.
Look at the way he ran to the fridge. He's like, hold on.
Especially with everything white, you think you'd see a drone flying around.
Here, about the size of TJ's penis.
Yeah, I don't know if I try to swallow that one.
Hey, mine is bigger than that. Thank you very much.
Well, yours is bigger than the Air 2S?
Yeah, bigger than the Air 2S. Yeah.
Usually you can see him coming around by now, but I don't see him at all. Well, it is a little hazy, but with all the white, you'd think that thing would stand out, but not for out of focus with that.
You just said micro penis isn't a laughing matter. It's a serious condition.
A micro penis is not a laughing matter for the person who has it. For everyone else, it is.
That's true.
That's funny.
Only time I go micros in the cold.
Yeah, in the cold, yeah.
He'd usually be doing the pullback right about now. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Usually he'd be already heading back by now.
Yeah. Hopefully he didn't push it too much. Piss and rain and lose the drone or something. I don't think he would, but
So Justin, do you eat Twinkies in one bite?
Yeah, it grossed him out. You remember I shove them in my mouth from that Adam Sandler movie.
I never
I'm
saw
like-
that one.
Yeah, he goes.
I didn't fly.
I have not had a Twinkie
Oh,
in
no.
probably 15 years. But when I
Man,
was in
too
my
hard.
20s, I would buy a box of Twinkies and a half gallon of milk and polish them off.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Wow.
I love
Hi,
Twinkies.
John.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're
No,
pretty
there's
good.
an Adam Sandler movie where the guy's holding a plate of Twinkies and he's in a robe and he's looking at Adam Sandler and he goes, "This one's been teasing me." And he takes the whole Twinkie and shoves it in his mouth. And so I do it for Tim and it grosses him out every time.
Yeah, one time I was eating. Oh, what the hell was I eating?
Well,
I
A
was
Twinkie
eating.
is sponge cake, so it kind of collapses anyway. So
Yeah.
I
it's not
was
like
eating,
you're shoving
eating ice
something
cream.
solid like a pickle.
I was eating ice cream one night, and Tim turned my camera off, and he was like, "TJ, let me know when you're done eating ice cream."
Tim does not like watching people eat.
Eating on camera.
I just want to know what Don feeds the sock. So he doesn't starve to
Oh
death.
yeah.
Well, Paul, is it pissing down rain?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
When I got down there and got ready for it, it was just misting. But
Yeah.
then as it started coming up the river, it just started raining.
I was watching it, it really hazy. I go, that looks like rain. But the air, when it turned and going down the river, I could see rain coming down.
Yep.
Okay. It wasn't Adam Sandler's, it was Dickie Robinson. The one that
The one I feed the sock is anything he wants to eat. He
look,
can
here you go, Donald.
fish I'll eat roadkill or
Hot in here?
leftover French fries.
Never hope. Oh God. It's been teasing me.
Was this Dickie Roberts?
Yeah. I kept thinking it was the Adam Sandler movie, but yeah, it was Dickie Roberts. That movie's actually
Now, did you make the face and also do it shirtless? Is that why it disgusted him?
I didn't do it shirtless, but I did the voice and the face.
It's delicious.
Mark, you don't know what a Twinkie is? It's just like
Yeah, we have them here. They're about $4 each, but we
Yeah,
have
it's
them
just
here.
a yellow
it's
sponge
basically
cake
like a
with
little
whipped cream.
sponge cake with cream inside of it.
It's just
Yeah.
whipped cream in the middle.
What's up,
Awesome.
Lynn?
It's very basic but delicious for what it is.
Yeah.
It's a very
I'd agree
basic
with that.
dessert.
Well,
I'm glad he had
it's
seeds in
been a
here.
favorite for generations, you know. I remember when I was a kid, everybody wanted Twinkies.
Yeah. And my parents always got me zingers.
Oh yeah, those are good too. We sell those at Walgreens.
Or the 2-pack of the Costas cupcakes, you know. the
Oh yeah,
top-
those are good. I like them. Yeah, those are good.
Hey, where's the cream filling? Now that's the stuff. Hostess.
Yeah.
It was obviously a really good commercial because Tej remember.
Zingers are cool because they have the icing on top, and you can roll the icing up and set it to the side and just eat the zinger cake with the cream filling and
Oh.
everything like a Twinkie.
Oh yeah,
But
it
then you
just
have that
peels
big
right
chunk
off.
of sugar.
I never had a zinger.
Yeah, it's The way they lay that frosting on there, you can literally just peel it off. It comes right off.
So I think we're gonna watch Kim's Convenience tonight.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm nearly at the start of the 3rd season.
Huh.
It's 5 seasons.
Oh, Swiss roll,
The Swiss rolls were all right too. I like them.
not really, cause Swiss rolls are chocolate. Twinkies
Yeah.
are chocolate.
Yeah.
Twinkies just a yellow sponge cake.
You wonder why everybody in America is fat with all the damn sugars
Yeah.
and everything. You know, that's the sad part about the US for sure. All the cheap food is the fucking worst food for you.
Yep. But
Yeah,
it's so
I
good
would
at the
say
s-
obesity is an issue now in almost all first world countries.
Yeah, because we stick sugar in everything.
Yeah.
Like, look how strict, yeah, but look how strict the UK is on their foods. And they still have tons of overweight people over there. But yet they won't allow certain dyes and stuff in their foods because it's bad. But yet they have an obesity problem just like the US does.
Too many potatoes, carbohydrates, which is sugar.
Well, the
Actually, it
problem,
all comes down to, I mean, having judgment over what you put in your face.
exactly.
Yeah. And
They
the
say
other
you
part,
can't out-exercise your mouth.
the other part of it is humanity has got a hell of a lot more sedentary as technologies come along. People aren't going out and exercising and
And
anything like they used to
in the
anymore.
1950s, the average consumption of pop, like soda, was 12 ounces a week.
Oh, Swiss roll.
That's like one can every week. They
Yeah.
would have like a treat. And now people sit down and drink a 2 liter in a day.
Hmm.
And
Well,
we're
it's
not
like,
evolved.
well, look
to
at it, you know,
burn sugar.
Bill
Oh, the
chooses to drink
huh?
alcohol on the stream. Donald chooses to drink water, right? Donald's the voice of reason over on Bill's
It's a
show.
choice.
I told you that.
Definitely.
It's a choice. That doesn't say I don't drink alcohol. There's
Donald's the
nights that I
responsible
will-
one though, over on Bill's
Yeah,
show.
there's nights I'll.
Let's see.
Is
Let's see
that
if
the
we
live
can find
stream from
Ron.
Sturgis?
That's
Yeah.
Sturgis right now. It's 80 degrees.
Ooh, 80 degrees sounds nice.
Wow.
Come over here,
See if
Tim.
we
I'll
can
show you,
find Ron
Bertha.
amongst all these people. Oh, there he is.
Actually, that does kind of look like Ron on that one motorcycle right there.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
white,
right there.
in the
Yeah, the
white-
one in the white shirt. Yeah.
There.
That looks like part of Daytona during Bike Week.
Yeah, I was there on July 4th and there wasn't that many people.
You know that I was reading up on that. Sturgis is a town of 17,000 people, but makes on average $800 million move through that place during Sturgis. That's
Mhm.
insane.
The entire town subsists on that. And that's why someone asked earlier today how many DUIs they give out. It's probably not that many. They probably just keep all the more extreme crap under control and let people do what they want to do.
Well, think about how much taxes that town makes every year
Mhm.
to where they can afford to just have everything look pristine in that town. But
There's
really
Ron
not
now.
have a huge economy.
Yeah,
you
there
know?
he is.
It must be Ron.
That town's gotta have what? I would say $5-10 million in taxes every year off of that, at least.
Oh, at least.
But a
Plus-
town of that size, that's a lot of money.
Plus all of the,
Cause look how
all
clean
of the
it is.
all of the businesses too, you know?
Well, to be fair, some of these businesses are only open during that Sturgis, though, because they make so much money in that 2-week period.
Do you blame them?
But no, I don't. But what I'm saying is look how clean the town looks, though, for a small
Mm.
town that size. Everything's nice and clean. The streets look nice.
I'll just say
Usually-
you wouldn't want to be there in the middle of the winter. I can tell you that for sure.
And usually in small towns like that, usually the downtown looks a little rough and run down because they don't have a huge economy, you know? They can't afford to be fixing everything all the time. That town's lucky. That's all I'm gonna say. That town is extremely lucky that they happen to be chosen town of such a big event every year. Because with that kind
Oh.
of taxes coming in from this, their police department can have brand new equipment, the best police. They can have, you know, be a little overstaffed if they need to. Like they can afford extra shit from that.
Yep.
At a small town that
Oh,
size.
that's all,
generally
Mike. I
wouldn't.
go.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Hey, Dan, bye.
Oh,
I
cool.
don't.
I may get this shipment tomorrow.
I mean, their downtown just looks really clean and nice.
Hey, look
all
at look
put
at that
together.
cruiser. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
the
that one.
three
yeah.
wheel,
Yep.
the trike,
Paul,
yeah,
what are
those
you
trikes
consuming
are
si-
fucking
Paul-
expensive too.
Paul, what are you consuming 6 packs of every day?
6 packs of what?
Lynn said Paul consumes a 6-pack a day. Oh,
No,
Mm.
Paul consumes more than a 6-pack, probably more
Diet
about
Coke,
probably about
Diet
a 12
Pepsi.
pack a day.
Diet Pepsi.
How many
Diet
of those-
Pepsi, my choice.
Yeah, but how
Oh.
much do you think you drink of those a day? Maybe 12, 14?
Maybe 10, 12.
That's what I was guessing. So you're going through a 24 pack about every 2 days.
Yeah, and that's why I buy 36 packs, 6 at a time.
Okay. What the hell is up with UP? The postal service.
How many
Says a
millions of-
shipping label was created at 8:33 p.m. today. It's only 6:20 something. The hell is up with their website?
Maybe it was a mistype or something.
They're
I
out
wonder
of
how many-
2 hour time zone difference. They're out in the middle of the Atlantic somewhere.
I wonder how many millions of dollars in bikes there are sitting there.
Oh,
Lots.
Cause those trikes alone, man, those things can run 40 to 60 grand, I think.
yeah.
Justin, you need to take your wife to Sturgis. She wants to go.
What do you think, Justin? Tomorrow or Sunday?
Yeah, go.
It's
for
coming
it.
from Orlando. It's coming from
Fine, from
Orlando to
Sturgis.
Daytona.
Oh. So was it coming through UPS or FedEx? Or post
Postal.
office?
Post
Is it
office.
priority? If
I
it's
don't even think it
prior-
has. I don't even think it has to be priority. Hello, it's Orlando to Daytona.
Well, they still run priority packages on Sunday. They still deliver.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it's priority, they still do deliveries on Sundays for priority.
It may show up. I'll bet you it shows up tomorrow. I'm trying to remember. I've ordered some other stuff from them, and I'm trying to remember whether it showed up the next day, anyways. I mean, it's only 70 miles.
Well, like I said, I haven't, these days, I still don't see why the post office is closed on Sundays.
Mm.
Although
I really
I
think it
almost
needs to
drove
be
down
open.
there to go do the in-store pickup thing, but I was like, I'm just gonna be lazy. I'd ordered some more batteries for my Radio Master. Turns out they didn't fit, so I had to send them back. So I went back
Yeah, I
on
need
Amazon.
speaking of batteries, I need to order another one from my Air 2. One of them is swell or like starting to swell.
Yeah, they'll do that.
I
One
looked
thing
at
in
it,
Florida, don't leave them in your car.
Yeah, I always bring my drone. I always bring my drone in, but like I put it in there last night because I knew I was going flying the next day. When I got off of work, I came home and put my drone in the car like that evening when I got home. Cause like I said, I know
In a garage is okay in the
Yeah.
car, but not outside.
yeah.
It gets way too hot in the cars. It
Yeah.
will just swell them up. I've toasted a few batteries that way accidentally.
Like oops.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Including
definitely get
some
that,
Auto ones.
TJ, definitely get that fucking battery out of your house, though.
Yeah.
Don't wait around. I would go get it and
Put some salt. Put like salt in there. Make up the salt water and just let it sit in there.
that's one way to deactivate it, yeah. Go put a bunch of salt in a little 5-gallon.
Who will
bucket or
take
something.
those? Who takes those things in? Like AutoZone or somebody? I don't know who takes the
Mm,
batteries. or recycles the batteries.
Walmart sometimes has those little cardboard cutout disposable things for batteries, but,
Hmm.
you
Well,
can
Best
come in and
Buy
drop
used to
batteries
take
in.
them in, but I don't think.
I'll just go out there later and just chuck it out into the lake out there.
That's what I told you.
Feed it to the gators.
Just walk
Yeah,
out
just
there and
feed it.
stretch, out by the edge of the lake. Ugh.
Hand grenade.
It's like, what is that over there? Oh, nothing. Okay.
Or just put it in your trash and let them deal with it.
Yeah.
No, don't
I
do
mean, you
that.
only got one little battery.
The
Yeah.
problem is,
I was looking
is-
at the prices of like other batteries, and it was like almost like $75 for one battery. Like what?
but the problem is when you put a battery in the trash can, if the trash truck crushes it and it breaks, it could start a fire on the trash truck.
Yeah.
So Tej, Amazon renewed for the batteries.
Oh, did they?
And they're probably
They're like
not-
they're like $70. I've gotten a couple of them. They work great.
well, they're probably not even used. They're just open box most likely. They,
I was
cause
looking
they call a lot of shit renewed, but you'll get it and it will still have all the original stickers and packaging on it.
Yeah.
It's just somebody bought it, opened up the box and then shipped it back and then they can't
Returned it,
resell it as new. So then they call it renewed.
Yeah.
Even though
Like
there's nothing wrong
here's
with it.
one for like here's a battery for the Mavic Air 2, $45.
I got a mini,
That's not too bad.
I got a mini one super cheap because of that. Somebody bought it. It was a non-fly more kit and somebody bought it and returned it. And I bought it like, I don't know, it was like 2-3 months after it came out. And I think I got it for like $230 and it was like $399 at the time. And I got it like almost $160 off on it by it being opened. And when I got it, all the stickers were still on it. The gimbal sticker wasn't even taken off, so they never even took the gimbal cover off.
Oh,
They didn't
shit.
take anything out of it. The only thing they did was rip the plastic off. They opened it up and were like, nope. And then they sent it back.
I was
because
actually
of-
looking. I went on.
Great work, Bill. Great work.
I went on Decal Girl earlier today to look at some other decals for my Mavic Air 2. They didn't even have any more for the Mavic Air 2. It was weird. They just had it for the Avata, the Mavic 3.
But you need to get yourself an orange decal.
Well, they
Yeah,
don't have them anymore for the Air
Okay.
2. I don't know. why.
I'm surprised, and I was thinking about this today because I was watching, I don't know, something on the Avata on YouTube, and I'm just like, the ducts come off, right? And that's just plastic. I've actually changed the ducts on my Avata because I bent one. I actually have two brand new ducts sitting in my closet in case I ever do it again. But I've changed it. But I'm
mean
surprised
duct?
people haven't taken them off and painted them. And it's just like that top rail. That top rail is removable too. And I'm surprised people haven't taken those off and painted them custom paint the Avata. So to
What are
speak.
you talking about? Like the ducks?
The prop guards.
Oh, gotcha.
That whole thing is removable. Actually, let me go get one.
Oh, like the prop guard. So if you like want to fly indoors.
PJ,
So
they got a whole bunch of them for their Air 2.
do they?
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
these are all Air 2 ones.
Shit, I googled that and nothing came up.
Well, go to their website and then click
I
the
did.
AI.
Go.
So if you click this up here,
Yeah.
it will give you the list of drones. Just scroll down till you get to Air 2.
Oh, huh.
But you have to go to their
You can
website.
get yourself an
Well,
orange
no,
one.
that's what I'm saying. I did go to the website and then I searched drone decals and like I went to a shop and all I saw
No,
was
you just scroll. No, what you do is you don't use the search button. You actually scroll through the menus. Menu,
Go to
yeah, and I went to
skins,
skins.
drone
drone
Yeah,
skin.
skins.
Yeah, see,
More drone skins,
and then scroll down,
and then scroll down to see
Oh,
and then you got the Air 2 right there.
that's it.
Shop
Oh.
our skins. Look, they got a whole
Uh,
shit ton of them.
What, you
Oh.
should get yourself that, yeah, the yellow one there.
See, the reason why they can continue to make decals for these things, even though they're so a lot older drone, is because they don't just have a bunch of decals laying around. They're making them to order.
Yeah, they
I
make
kind
them
of
to
like,
order.
I kind of like the flag one. That one's kind of cool.
Okay.
America.
I like
I
the
like the
solid
camo.
state line.
Yeah, the camo one's cool. Yeah.
No, I want to go the opposite
No
way.
offense, I hate the
Green.
camo, but I spent 20 years in the army looking at camo, so
Yeah.
Gonna be specifically for you
Ooh,
then.
look at that one. Nice fire.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fire one. That's cool. Yeah.
As I
I
said,
do
you
like
gotta get
that orange.
yourself, you gotta get yourself something that's orange.
It doesn't fully identify as an Altel, but it's close.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, look, I just got a new Altel drone.
no, solid
I
state.
kind of
orange,
like that.
yeah.
I like that red, white, and blue one. The Roger
Why
that.
the hell would you want to go from gray to white?
Yeah, exactly. Who wants white?
The red Valkyrie one's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
They got Captain America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Captain America.
America.
Yeah. America.
Solid state gray. That doesn't look any different than the regular DJI.
Yeah.
Like, I bet
Yeah,
nobody
what
has
the
bought that
hell
one.
are they thinking?
That's
Yeah,
stupid.
That doesn't look like it's changed the drone at all, to be honest. with
Yeah,
you.
it looks like they've
Yeah.
just put it. Actually, the red one, that red burst, that looks all right.
Oh yeah, I like that. Need to go with chrome. Just be a complete dude. Be a complete douche and do a chrome one.
Do a chrome one.
So you can blind
Oh.
everybody as you're
That
coming
blue
in.
squadron wasn't bad.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's cool. The Exo one's kind of neat.
yeah.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah. I like that one. The hot tribal skull.
Yeah.
And you know, I
get the Union Jack one.
The Union Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, for our
But
UK
you know-
friend.
if you really wanted a professional job done on one of those, I would take it to an actual car place and have them do a professional wrap on it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, cause I feel like those guys would love to take a challenge of doing a drone. Cause they would actually put the wrap on there, heat it up to it and everything, and that thing, I bet
Yeah.
you that thing would come out looking
yeah. I've
nice.
still got the heat gun. So
Because
I did that for a while.
Even as
So-
nice as the decal girl decals are, you can still tell it's a decal when you walk up on it and look at it closely.
Oh hell, the camera's not gonna cooperate here. Let me do something. There we go.
Oh, God.
So Tej,
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Yeah.
here,
Oh,
prop guards. They're only $19.
Oh, nice. That's not bad
They're
either.
cheap, so I have like two sets of them in case I ever fucking break the
Yeah,
prop guard again.
yeah.
But I've broke one and I replaced it myself. But
Are you gonna get the fucking
Yeah, you know,
the thing that Ken
Yeah,
does with
right.
it?
that thingy, you know?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I have those. I've never put them on.
Oh,
Who's the
I
person
have
with
them.
all the
The
Asian
bumper
riding?
guard. The bumper
yeah,
guard.
yeah. The
So
thing that,
what
that
I
Ken
wonder-
uses his 3D printing machine to make the guards with.
Yeah. So what I wonder is why people haven't like started taking the prop guards off and custom painting them and put them back on,
Yeah, that'd be cool though.
because it's just plastic. So paint over the plastic.
Well, that's what I
Yeah.
told people for a long time. I was like, cause they always, they'll go out and spend tons of money on these skins. I'm like, take it to a shop and have a guy professionally wrap that shit. And it would look really nice. Like, I guarantee you it would come out super nice.
Could you take it to like a Kia dealership or something?
No,
Yeah.
you find a car, you find
One of
a,
those car wrap services.
yeah, one of the guys that does like the window tinting and the car wraps. It's usually those little shops are the
Yeah,
ones
they're
that do it.
pinstriping guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
not a car dealership. Just look up car wraps online and a bunch of shops will come up.
Oh,
But if if you wanted to get something professionally and look like it was actually part of the drone, that's who you'd want to do it.
And
have
you're
one of
gonna
those
pay
guys.
for it.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna pay for a good professional job that's gonna stick.
That's right, yep.
Because I
how much
even
would
the
that? How much would that
You
cost?
get what you
I
pay
have no-
for.
you'd have to go in there and just ask them. I have no idea. They probably, some of those guys probably have never done that, but I guarantee they would take it as a challenge. Those guys are really good. There's some of the guys I watch online that do the wraps.
What's
Well,
his
I got-
name over there in Houston paints the DJI FPV, he paints the tops.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Go photo Leo.
Yeah, Joe Fodoleo does.
Joe, yeah. I was trying to think of it. I'm terrible with names. I can remember
mean, like,
faces. I
I
can't
rem-
remember
I
names to save
remember,
my
like,
life.
I remember like some of the guys' names in the community, like yours, and then like Justin's, of course, and all y'all's, and then like Herman and Lawrence from those guys, Art, of course, Maddie, of course, David, AZ Drone Dude, Mark, like everybody. But like sometimes I have a hard, sometimes like with other people, it's like, oh, what's this guy's name? What's his name? Like I need like a list of like people's actual name and their like YouTube name.
Yeah, the one place you probably need something, and Ken doesn't make it, but they have it on
Uncle
Have 'em.
Bill.
they have them on Amazon,
Yeah.
but they have these little metal things that you screw on so that the camera won't hit first on a head on. I've thought about getting those. Because I have hit one of those green posts on like a fence post thing kind of thing. I've hit one of those square dead on.
What's up, Bill?
So something on the front to keep from crushing the camera would probably be a good idea.
Oh, David's saying something about carbon fiber guards in there to you, Rod. Put a link in there.
What's my name?
Can get carbon fiber ones? Ooh,
Let's take a look at these. Oh, it looks like they're coming from Australia.
I
wonder
see
if
that.
that's that company.
Don't you
that-
make stuff?
it might be the FPV company in Australia.
Oh, okay.
The one that's down by Tim's house. It's about an
Holy
hour.
crap. That would be a hell of a lot tougher.
Carbon
think I'd
fiber
rather do- I
lasts
think I'd
lo-
rather
lasts
do the-
longer, doesn't it?
I think I'd rather do the carbon fiber than the freaking bumper guards.
That lasts longer, doesn't it?
The carbon
carbon-
fiber?
Yeah.
It's a hell of a lot
stronger.
less likely to break by like
Oh, those, I like
tenfold.
those guards.
Hmm.
Those are nice looking.
Oh, those don't replace it. Those go over top of it.
Yeah, so you put
Like a
that down.
sleeve.
Well, see, this
Hmm.
probably is good for strengthening the frame up that right there.
Oh yeah.
And then
I
you
got
put
you.
those bumper guards on the outside.
What do you have? What do you
Cause you can
have-
see where it
get
goes
a-
underneath.
Versus the TPU.
Rod, you don't have a 3D printer, do you?
No,
No, what do you
What's
use to hold the battery in?
nothing.
Nothing. Oh,
So it's
Nothing.
$54.95.
But remember, I'm not doing
Oh.
I'm not doing flippy flops with it.
right.
I mean, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't put one in because I've popped the battery out a couple of times crashing.
Oh yeah.
One of them with B-Rad when I
It's
Mm.
a William.
accidentally hit a palm tree.
Well, most bills are usually William, so I'm gonna say William Bill.
Hey,
And
Uncle
I-
Bill in the chat, eh?
And I didn't hit the palm tree. I didn't hit the palm tree straight on. It was kind of a left hand hook kind of thing. So
my
the
name,
drone hit it
bitch?
hard, and then the drone started spinning and doing 360s in the air, and the battery came out.
Oh shit.
Know what you're asking, Bill? Like, what's my name, bitch?
What's my name?
So you don't need to be in need to be in manual mode to have the battery come out with the Avata. So
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Ding, ding, ding.
I'm not Mikey and do flips over top of buildings and have it fall out and then can't
Oh,
find
yeah,
it.
that
And
would
then, and then
suck.
can't find the drone.
That would suck if that. I don't know if that's happened to anybody where they did a flip over the building and the thing just like fell out and then fell on
Mikey,
top. Fell on
that's
top.
what
of
happened. That's what happened to Mikey. They never did find the drone. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
they found the battery. I don't think they ever found the drone.
It's probably still on top of the building.
Someplace.
The
You're talking about
problem is
Mikey from Fly Zone
problem-
Drone, right?
No,
So-
you were talking about Philly drone life, weren't you?
Really drone life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That's how he lost his one Avata. They never did find. I don't think they ever did
Hey,
find it.
Joe,
what's up, Joel?
No, it probably fell down in between the buildings in an alley or into a dumpster in the alley that it fell down on or something.
Well, the thing too is not every building, you can't really get access to the roof neither.
Oh, look at who was it this year over at the hotel? And hers dropped from like 200 feet up where it popped out. What Jenna was it Jenna?
Genesee?
Might have been Jenna's. It happened over there at the Hampton. Her battery popped out and the damn thing fell from like 200 feet up.
Was she flying the Avata or what was she
The
flying?
Avata. They found it.
Oh yeah, because I think it went into a gated neighborhood and they had to get access to it.
Something, yeah.
Man, that's got to be embarrassing. Like when your drone goes into like a gated community or falls into somebody's yard. And
I
like,
mean, you're risking that if you're flying over a neighborhood like that,
yeah.
because some of those neighborhoods, if it's super upscale, them security guards are gonna be dickheads.
That's
ain't gonna
why I
let you in
didn't.
there.
That's why I didn't do BMAX challenge with the whole the racetrack thing, because the schools are locked down and the cops aren't going to be very nice if you have to climb over the fence to go get your drone because you crashed it on the track.
I
you
remember
did
one
better
time when
call.
it was who was it? It was me, Uncle Ray, Uncle Bill. I think Maddie was there. And I think Tammy and Max, we had a mini meetup and Uncle Bill was flying his Air 2S. And there was, I think he had like 2% battery life left and or whatever. And he flew like so far away. And he like everybody was freaking out that he was gonna lose his drone. And I guess like not like sooner than later, it like I guess had fell out of the sky and landed in somebody's yard. And Ray and Uncle Bill went to go retrieve it. And Uncle Ray was recording the whole entire time. They went to go look for it. It was
To be
funny.
honest, Rod, you'd probably be better off going to a community college that has a track. Usually those you can get access to.
We have Embry-Riddle here. Their track is fenced in too. The other part of it is their track is about 400 feet from the end of the Daytona runway.
We have a,
So DJI
College.
would never let that thing get off the ground.
well, see, our college is, here, their stuff's fenced in, but it's unlocked all the time, so you can just walk in there.
Yeah.
They don't
well,
say anything.
this
as long
one's
as you're
not.
Causing no problems.
I couldn't find one. I looked around I looked around a bunch, drove around a bunch, and I was just like, nah, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, you just
It-
don't wanna be screwing around at school. And actually, some of the schools, 2 of them in my area actually have no fly zones over them, and the drone won't let you fly over them. If you get near it, it
That
will stop.
I'm surprised that they don't do that permanently for schools. Like you can't fly over a jail, right?
mm,
Yeah, 2 of them around here have that. 2 of the elementary schools are actually read it out on the map, and if you try to fly near it, the drone will stop and it won't let you go any
Mm.
closer. So apparently those specific schools, I guess, maybe requested that from the FAA. Maybe they had a problem at some point where they.
Keep in mind, after that shooting, they
I don't
freaking
know.
built fences around every fucking school in Florida.
yeah.
But I've noticed that not all the schools are like that, but the 2 that are. But then Legoland, you can't fly over that, not because it's an amusement park, but because it has a big, huge solar panel array. It's considered a power plant, and they have it marked as a power plant, the whole park.
Oh,
Interesting.
It comes up as a power station or a power plant or something. And that's because they have this huge solar array over their parking lot.
Mm.
And everything, and in the back of the park that runs, runs the whole park. Cause they have a whole bunch of, parking structures that you can park under. The shaded parking, but on the roofs of all those, it's all solar panels.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's not all the schools around here, but there's definitely 2 of them that I had run across at,
I bet they all have fences though.
Mm.
oh yeah. They're actually tearing down one of the elementary schools here because it's too outdated, with all the growth. So they're tearing it down. I guess they're gonna rebuild it.
It's 4:46 in Sturgis.
You.
Yeah, cause it's,
6:46 here.
Mountain Standard Time.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. These people riding without helmets on are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wonder if
Riding
anybody
without
should go
helmet.
get their boobs painted or their wangs painted or whatever.
I wanna go get I wanna get my wing painted as a master air Screws prop. I can walk around and do the helicopter.
That's funny.
Oh, God.
Just write that. I mean, it's good marketing for master air screws. You just write that down the shaft. Master air screws. I mean, Bill, if you ride without a helmet, dude, that's on you, but I rode dirt bikes doing freestyle stuff and I would never ride a motorcycle without a helmet. I've seen too many people get fucked up from
Hmm.
that. I mean, that's your own personal choice, but I just think it's stupid to ride a bike without a helmet. That's
Yeah,
just my
most
personal
serious
opinion.
accidents aren't because of the motorcyclist. It's because of the idiot people driving.
Granted, it's legal here and you can take that chance if you like. I mean, that's your choice, but my opinion is it's dumb to ride a motorcycle without a helmet.
I don't know. 2 years ago, we had one guy die because he wasn't paying attention, Paul. And he went under a trailer that was hauling motorcycles and it killed him.
Ooh.
Oh,
So it was
That's
his
crazy.
fault. It was
Yeah.
his fault. He was literally just gawking around and laid it down, and ended up killing him.
Shit.
Yeah, I
That's-
don't
that's
disagree.
not-
A lot of times it's the car not seeing them jumping in front of them, but sometimes the motorcycle people are sort of
It's not the same, Bill, but it's a motorcycle regardless.
That sign right there, it almost looks like it says Tom's tits or something.
I mean, falling on asphalt
Probably
doing
is.
60 miles an hour down the
Tom's
road
tits.
and scraping down the asphalt isn't any better than jumping 100-foot gap or a 30-foot gap and wrecking and hitting your head. Motorcycles are dangerous regardless, whether they're dirt bikes or street bikes.
come on. What do they tell you to put on your little kids when they're on a bicycle?
I mean, it's even dangerous riding a bicycle without a helmet.
Hmm.
Mm.
You can get you can get just as bad of a brain injury from doing that.
Hey, Paul, let me share the screen for a minute.
okay.
Wrong thing at the wrong angle.
Yeah, but see, if you got a helmet on when you have a motorcycle accident here, I don't think it's gonna help much.
Oh shit. Wow.
Motorcycle's inside the car. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
I understand that, Al, because I used to ride out in the middle of the desert with a full face
God.
and goggles and everything.
Go back to,
And
That's
yeah,
all
it's
right.
hot as shit. You're right. I mean, you'll be pouring sweat, but like I said, it's just my personal opinion. You gotta get butthurt about it. But it's that to me, that's like comparing wearing your seatbelt on a dirt road or on a street. Either way, you're gonna get fucked up if you wreck. You'll
Yeah.
have it on.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll share that picture from this morning if everybody
cool.
didn't see it. There we go.
Oh yeah, the little the little mini trikes.
Yeah, look, even daycare's got Sturgis going on.
Yes.
Must be Sturgis week at daycare.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit.
Oh, yeah, still has a head, yep.
I mean, to be honest, Bill,
Decapitation.
though, can you really say that's a good idea to do, though?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't sit there and say that's a good idea to ride a motorcycle without a helmet. Come on now.
Justin, I've been saving an article just for fucking you.
I remember that. Yeah.
All right, so one revenue, but we'll take home 7 million in equal pay revenues.
So where the hell is the number in here? Here, right here.
Yeah, it's a big difference in money.
It's 150 for the women's teams. It's 440 for the men's.
Hmm.
Now, okay, are you seeing this with the revenue generation or the ratings?
Yeah,
Okay, now let me scroll down. So here's the ratings for the one that they lost. It's down 21%. Now, some of that could be the time, but because of the time zone, time difference, that kind of stuff, but it was still down. Just doesn't generate the interest.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that people are stupid as in they're a dumb person. I'm just saying it's a stupid idea, Bill, is what I meant by that.
Hmm.
I'm not saying you're dumb as a person. I just think that's a dumb idea. But
So
yeah,
there
we
you
all
go.
do dumb
There you,
stuff.
there,
And
there
if
you
I-
go,
if I-
Justin.
If I owned a bike, I would wear that helmet all the time.
Well, and I kind of see why some people might not in Florida too, because then they don't have to. So then they might get tempted to not want to wear the helmet,
Yeah.
especially when kind of like Al was saying, being hot outside, you don't want to have to wear a full face helmet. But and some people might get lazy after a while. They might be like, "Oh, I'm just going down to the corner store. I don't need to put my helmet on because I don't have to." Right? That's where people might start not necessarily lazy, but get laxed on their own their own morals or rules that they set for themselves, right? But
No,
that's all
I definitely don't, David. You're right about that.
So
He'll just get stuck in an infinite
for
laugh.
all
loop.
of for all of us, for all of us drone guys that are out there, one of the things that can be a pain in the butt is the file naming, right? When you copy the files off into a folder and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
And trying to deal with naming and so on and so forth. Yeah, I was reading, actually this came off the DJI forums. Found a good app, and it's actually shareware, but it's called Total Commander. And one of the features that it can do, it can rename every freaking file in a folder, in a
Right.
number, in a sequence for you. So you don't have like the left paren one, copy 1, copy 2, copy 3 kind of thing where you've.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't want the big long names, you can shorten it down. But the guy was recommending, and it's shareware, is Total Commander. You can literally rename everything in the folder. and get
Eh,
it sequential. I'm sure it does it based on time.
It's the same here, Mark, but it just goes by state basis. There's some states that require it. Like lane splitting. What do you guys think about lane splitting? I think it's dangerous, but some states
Yeah.
allow that. Because at any point, somebody could pull out in front of you. They could open their door on the car.
You know my
traffic.
answer to this one,
They do,
Justin?
they do that already.
What?
They have the lane split, right?
Yeah, you know my answer to this one? Go look up how many people die in Mexico City on a motorcycle every day from doing that exact same thing.
What, lane
Lane.
splitting?
Yep.
Well, that's what I'm
No,
saying
David,
because
she
so-
definitely does not like me. No, she's a pain in my rear end.
most people will lane split usually when the traffic's stopped and that way they can cut through the traffic. But at any time, somebody could open their door up and I've seen people lane split at high speeds too. Like racing between the cars. And at any time, somebody sitting in standstill traffic could decide to open their door to spit out their door or maybe, trying to adjust something and they're opening their door to reach down. I mean, anything could happen. And you go flying off that bike.
Let's see here. How many motorcycles?
Oh my God, Bill.
Uh,
He's not gonna give up on that.
Deaths.
Like I said, don't take offense to it. I didn't mean you were a
in
dumb person. I just said it was a dumb idea,
Mexico
stupid idea.
City every
What do you really think there, Justin?
day.
What's up, Chuck?
Hey,
Yeah,
Chuck.
California you can lane split, which I'm very surprised they allowed in California, Al. Cause they're so
Why might
strict
they
on the
allow
road.
anything in California.
Well, California's so strict on the
What?
road laws there.
Well,
I
done
think they'll be
Florida. Don't we already have split lanes here already?
I don't think they allow lane splitting. You know what lane splitting is, right?
It's like
Then
when you-
explain it to them.
It's
It's
so a bike can cut in between vehicles and drive in the middle of
Drive
them.
down between them.
Oh, well, people do that anyway down on the interstate when they're.
Oh,
when
they
people-
do.
Yeah, they do that anyways.
But I don't know if it's legal. I mean, Bill would know. He rides a bike in Florida.
It scares the shit
not
out of
sure.
me sometimes because like they'll be riding their bikes on the fucking highway and they'll go, and I'll just
Oh.
like freak out.
Dude, I've seen people on crotch rockets at like high speeds racing between the cars.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they don't
at a
just-
standstill.
They just don't stay in that lane split either. They'll zip between cars and zip between cars and
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not finding the number I'm looking for.
Dude, people in Florida lane split with their fucking cars. What are you talking about, TJ?
Oh yeah, that too.
I see them. They like to, on the on ramps getting onto I-4, they like to cut across in the dirt and get
Yeah,
onto I-4 so they
Yeah.
can cut around the damn, I used to don't, not gonna lie, I used to do that in my utility truck. I'd flip my lights on and I'd drive down in the center median
yeah,
and then I'd drive up onto the freeway.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought lane splitting, yeah, it's illegal here. I thought it was. I wasn't sure.
Oh, is
now
that
in Florida, do you have to have a motorcycle driver's license?
Yeah, you have to have an endorsement. It's like
You have to have a Michigan too. I didn't know whether.
yeah, it's like an endorsement on your license. Your
Yep.
your already existing license, I think.
Yep.
I don't think, Bill, they don't give you a special bike license. I think it's just added on to your,
Yeah, it's cycle down on the bottom.
yeah.
Same
And
way here
then-
with chauffeurs and
And then if
Sign here,
I
man.
could be wrong, Bill would know, but I think you have to pay extra on your insurance if you
Yeah,
want
oh
to be
yeah.
somebody that rides without a helmet. I think you have to pay like some special thing on your insurance to be able to ride without the
surprising.
helmet. Because your insurance costs are actually, I think, higher if you ride without one. So you have to let them know that you're somebody that rides without one, and then you have to pay a little extra, I think.
well, I think that you're covered under insurance if you just happen to casually ride one, like on the back or something. But if you get injured and you don't have motorcycle insurance, they're not gonna pay.
So they don't, oh wow, I guess they don't charge for, that just surprises me, you think they would tell you, they would charge you, oh, you have to have health insurance. Okay. So you have to have health insurance if you want to ride without the helmet. Okay. I remember there was some kind of stipulation to it. But yeah, down here, like Bill said, you have to do the written and driver's test for it. You have to go to like a little course or whatever your local.
Yeah, you gotta ride around the rings and stuff, and yeah.
Okay, so if you don't have health insurance, you have to have medical rider on your auto insurance.
Hey, Dominic, did you ever ride a motorcycle?
I tried when I was a lot younger, but it didn't,
Didn't
it
fit?
didn't excite me.
You're like, nope, not for me.
I miss riding dirt bikes, man.
My dad got me a dirt bike once when I was younger, but I was kind of scared to ride it.
No, not me, dude. I was crazy on dirt bikes and the four wheelers. I used to have a Raptor four wheeler. Oh, dude, I'd tear that thing a new ass, dude. Talking about a bike with a lot of power. And my uncle was so my uncle used to do freestyle and he used to do the big desert races every year out in Southern California. And my uncle probably had 30 or 40 trophies for dirt bike riding back in the day for motocross and some other races that he used to do every year. So he used to work on all my bikes for me and yeah, they would be tricked the hell out.
So Mark's got 2 licenses. He's got his car, well, obviously his car one, and then he's got a motorbike license.
I had a 125, a 250 and I had and then we also had a Raptor too, Raptor four wheeler. Those are quick too.
Here's a crazy number for you.
Hmm?
Didn't find exactly what I was looking for. But road fatalities in Mexico, the yellow.
Oh, is this all the different countries?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Theirs is 2.6 per
Look at
10,000 per 10,000 vehicles. America is only like 1.3.
Look at China and
Mexico's literally
fucking
like double.
Colombia.
Look at Chile.
Or is that Chile or China?
Yeah, it's
Chile.
Chile, okay. It looked like
South
China.
South
And
America.
then
South America
Colombia.
doesn't surprise me at
Well,
all.
I'm not, I won't be going to Colombia then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Colombia,
Why?
Chile, Mexico, all
If-
those South American ones. Yeah.
If you're in a
yeah.
car, Dominic, you just play ping pong with the car. Just
Actually,
don't
where
ride
the
a
hell's
bike there.
Australia in this list? Australia is
Between
just
France and
over-
Greece.
Yeah, exactly.
See you,
Australia
Tim.
is
Have
way
fun
down
fishing.
here.
Well, you gotta remember too, some of these countries, don't have the best, what you would call road rules and, like you ever see the roads in India? Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah,
They're just like, they'll ride on whatever side of the road they decide to ride on that
Mexico
moment.
City is
Yeah.
one of the first places where I've seen where 3-lane highways become 5-lane highways.
Or like the roundabouts you'll see in India and there's just 1,000 cars and they're kind of just weaving in and out with each other and it's like, holy
Yeah.
hell.
So in Mexico City, there are a lot of intersections where there's no there's no stoplight, no stop sign, and depending on the time of the day, no cops to direct traffic. So I asked one guy, God, we stayed until about 3 a.m. in the morning waiting on a server to get in so we could rebuild the damn thing. Anyways, I asked the guy, how the hell do they figure out who goes first at an intersection like that? He had the funniest answer I've ever heard, but probably the truest answer. He said, whoever had the most smashed up car, because everybody knows they don't give a shit about theirs. So everybody lets them go first.
Okay. Hmm. Would have been interesting, Mark.
Well, people, I'm gonna get going. It's 7 o'clock. It's a couple hours here tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul,
So, anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow in the morning.
we'll see
Yeah,
you.
Paul.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get going too. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna go
Okay,
shower.
Gosh.
TJ, get a shower before the wife comes home.
Well, she's already here. She's upstairs and she's wanting dinner herself. So she was like,
The hell with the shower, jump in the pool.
well, if we had, well, the pool's all the way down there.
Yeah, you can drop the battery in the bottom while you're in there.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Okay, we'll
Shove
see
it in
you.
the pool filter.
Bye.
Dominic, you gotta be getting things going on up down there. You gotta go help your brother or anything today?
Not on a Saturday morning, but I've got to, have a shower and get ready for.
Oh, yeah, you got a
He's
couple
gotta
of,
keep Matt entertained.
Just yeah.
yeah. And so does Justin's gotta do the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it starts in an hour, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off and
Yeah,
Okay.
you
take a
should
little bit of
probably
a break.
call
Okay,
him.
everybody,
Something.
I'm gonna close her down then.
Yeah.
Rod, thanks
Hey.
for coming in. Dominic, take care. Justin,
Yeah.
we'll see you on the live wire.
Yeah, side boob action at 8 p.m. Don't forget, guys.